Okay, guys, quick training session tonight. Again, I'm on the road heading down to the ETC down in Lexington with Jamie Trent and team. Something that I do want to cover tonight, and again, I hope it's not long. I hope I don't dive in and get all off topic or whatever, because it's pretty simple. It's just that I think that it's important for you to understand, like, for those of you guys that are part of our GroupMe, like, what's the whole goal of our GroupMe? What's the whole goal of the whole participation, and the fact that we urge people to like please get involved in our GroupMe. Please, like, be active in our GroupMe. Ask questions. Post your sales on GroupMe. When other people post their sales, like it. Like, it doesn't take you very long just to like it. Like right now, I'm gonna look at GroupMe, okay? And by the way, I just saw in the in-home concierge popped up, and I want you guys to understand that if you don't have access to our in-home concierge and you're part of our organization, make sure that you get access to it, because that GroupMe is just for people that are in the home with the client. They can type a question on that in-home concierge, and they can get an elite producer that will engage with them immediately. Okay, so looking at Cornerstone Financial GroupMe right now, Joe Grant, way to go, man. So Joe Grant just posted that he just wrote a government personnel mutual UL for 1,362. Ollie Collins just wrote a government personnel universal life for 2,712. Way to go, OC. Andrew Pappas just wrote 2 apps for 1,800. Way to go, AP. So the reason for GroupMe and the reason for everything that we do on GroupMe is to enhance mental toughness. Okay. I want you to stay. So enhance mental toughness. That's what I believe, that people can learn how to be mentally tough. I don't believe that mentally tough is one of those things like you either have it or you don't have it. I don't think I was very mentally tough when I started my business, but through association and through being around people that were mentally tough, I did become very mentally tough, because I learned how to think like they think. In order to be mentally tough, there's 2 things that are non-negotiables. Number 1, you got to learn how to be resilient. And number 2, you have to learn how to think optimistically. Meaning this, when you do encounter challenges, you have to learn how to think like, hey, the world's not coming to an end. The sky's not falling. I'm working hard, and I believe that God's word says that what I sow, I will reap. Okay, I believe that. So as I continue to work and keep a good attitude, because if I don't keep a good attitude and I let fear and doubt enter in, I'm going to block my blessing. I'm going to dig up the seeds that I'm sowing. So I've got to work hard, and I've got to maintain a positive mental attitude, and I've got to do what the Apostle Paul talked about in the New Testament, which is I've got to renew my mind, and I've got to keep my mind fixed on the truth, right? Okay. So I talked about on Friday's call, I talked about the difference between a right person and a wrong person. And the only difference between a right person and a wrong person is how they handle adversity, okay? So people that handle it well, they have an overwhelming belief that something good is actually being knit together for them in the unseen, okay? They just have that belief that something good's happening in my life. It doesn't matter how much I'm struggling, something good's happening in my life, something good's going to come of it. People that handle adversity well, they have that mindset. The people that say, woe is me, pitiful me, I'm going to be Eeyore, and, my life is horrible. I'm the only one in the world suffering. I'm the only one that's not selling insurance. I'm the only one that it doesn't work. You know, those people, I'm not going to say it doesn't work for them. I'm just saying those people really need to learn and to how to associate, and they have to get around people that are more mentally tough, because I do believe that those people can learn. Those people can learn actually how to become more resilient, how to become more optimistic. Let's see here. Okay. So as I wrap up this training session, there are 4 skills of a leader. Number 1, a leader needs to learn how to engage others. Okay. And this is the growth part of our business. A leader needs to learn how to communicate the cause that we're in, right? The shared meaning, the passion that we have for the consumer, the passion we have for living benefits. Like when you talk to people, do people sense the passion that you have? Do people like go, wow, like what you guys are doing is a pretty big deal? You darn right it's a big deal, right? So number 1 is leaders, people that develop an agency, they have the ability to engage others. If you don't have the ability to engage others, you don't really have a lot of influence. Okay, so you need to you can learn how to do that. How do you do that? Associate. Okay. Number 2, developing a compelling voice. And I'm going to tell you this: the secret to all compelling voices is experience. Okay. I know some of y'all aren't going to want to hear this, but some of y'all, if you want to build a big organization, you just got to get out there and go to work, man. You got to get out there and go to work. You got to go through some struggles, because if you're going to develop a compelling voice, you're going to have experience, and you're going to have faced adversity, and you're going to have gotten through. You're going to have fought your way through adversity. And those people that do that, they tend to have a lot of people that will start coming behind them and want to follow. Number 3 is integrity. I don't have to talk much about integrity. You guys understand it, but I'm just going to tell you, living your life a certain way where you have integrity, there's no substitute for that. Now, I'm not being religious. I'm just telling you from a business perspective, if you don't have integrity, you're in trouble. Because if you make decisions and your decisions aren't based on integrity, you are sowing seeds that you're not going to want to reap the harvest of those seeds, I promise you. So if up till right now, you've not operated with the most integrity, I'm going to challenge you to change right now. Change the way you act, change the way you speak, start being a person of integrity. And number 4, the ability, and this kind of goes along with number 2, the compelling voice, but it's the ability to transcend adversity. Do you have the ability to become bigger than adversity? Because people that learn how to transcend adversity and emerge out of the crucible, emerge stronger. Okay, when they get out of the adversity, they overcome it, they're actually stronger than they were before they went through it. And what you start to realize in your life is you start to realize that you're actually stronger than adversity. Your adversity is not stronger than you. You're stronger than it. And when you start developing the confidence that nothing other than you can sabotage your success, when you start to understand that, you start to develop some confidence in you that you have what it takes to succeed. And I'm here to tell you as I wrap up, you do have what it takes to succeed. You're the greatest miracle in the world. I love you. I'm glad that you plugged in tonight. I hope that you got something out of it. I'm going to get back on this road, and I'm going to get my butt down to Lexington, South Carolina. For those of you guys that are anywhere within a 2-3 hour radius of Lexington, man, jump in the car tomorrow morning. Get up early, jump in the car tomorrow morning, drive over to Lexington. I'm actually going to be, Jamie's going to give me the first 2 hours to actually do a leadership. I am so excited about this leadership. I've got so much information to share. All I know is this, is that if you're looking for maybe a kick in the butt, if you're looking for maybe a to-do list on how to develop you into the person that other people want to be in business with, if you're looking for a life change, get to Lexington, South Carolina. The Comfort Inn and Suites, I think, is where we're actually doing the meeting. But get to Lexington tomorrow will actually be a life change for you. I think that we are done. I'm just going to check and see if there's any questions. Okay, let's see here. All right, guys. I don't think there's any other questions. God bless y'all. I love you. Be good. Thanks for hanging in there with us tonight. And thank you, Tammy, for hosting. God bless.